Hello everyone, Beauty87 here, and today I'm doing videos on my favorite pops of blue and blue and green palette collection. Basically, all the palettes in my collection that are blue or green or have like pops of blue and green in them. Because I feel like a lot of the palettes I have, they're not necessarily all like blue or like a good compilation of blue. I feel like there's just a lot of them that just have pops of blue in them. So I was like, I'll talk about those today. And it's like I want to find a palette that just has like lots of decent blues and not just pops of blue in it. But anyway, since that's all I got, that's all we're gonna talk about. So I'm gonna start off with the blue ones. I do the green ones last because I have very few of those. But start off with the perfect palette. This one. How's is a blue palette and there's only 3 blues in here, but it's 9 shades in here. Like the majority of this palette is warm. How the hell y'all calling this a blue palette, ColourPop? It's not. It's 3 blues out of 9 shades in here. This is not a blue palette. This is a pop of blue palette, but ain't nothing about this blue. And y'all changing the packaging from the white one I got here to blue doesn't make this palette blue. It still makes it a pop of blue palette. So can you do like with the Just My Love Green palette myself later and making an actual all blue palette along with the all green palette you already got? Please and thank you. Another color palette that I feel like is a pop of blue palette is this. This was one of the holiday palettes that they had at Ulta. Again, everything in this motherfucker is warm except this one greenish blue shade. So this is a pop of blue too. But they didn't claim that this was a blue one. But I just figured since we was on ColourPop, I'd go into this one and then we can go into other things. But yeah, so this is another pop of blue palette I have. This one's okay. I only used it once in like one video. I think that's a video I put on IGTV. So if you want to see it, you have to look on IGTV. I'm pretty sure I didn't do this one on YouTube. I did the purple one on YouTube, the Sweet Nothings one, which is in my best of purple and berry tone eyeshadow palettes that should be coming up like next week or Friday or something like that. I don't remember. And next I got the Dose of Colors in Eyeshadow, another pop blue palette. I don't know what's up with people in the pops of blue and they're so obsessed with it. I mean, clearly I'm down because I'm showing you a whole video with just palettes with pops of blue in them. But I would like more than just one pop of blue. I want like a blue palette. Even Melt gave me only a half blue stack. It was like browns and stuff in it, and then, you know. So can somebody just give me like a decent amount of blues in the palette and maybe a couple transition shades of like why we gotta have like all these other things and then just wow one random blue and I was supposed to be excited. Like no. I mean clearly I was because I bought them. But I love Sade, so I bought it just because of that. Like to me this is a more true blue palette. This Mother Pat one, because at least you know like it has more darker colors in it. It's not like a warm tone pop of blue palette. To me, it's just like a cool tone palette with a pop of blue. And I prefer a cool tone palette with a pop of blue if you gotta insist on just doing a pop of blue palette. I would prefer it to be like Pat McGrath's palette here. But, you know, the other ones clearly caught my eye, so I bought them. But yeah, so I actually will be doing a video with this. I'm hoping this weekend because I want to incorporate, I want to do a full look with the single Idols eyeshadow color I have, not just a review on it and put it on top of some other eyeshadow look I already have. But then I have the Snow Angels palette, as you can see, another pop of blue. It has 2 blues and it's only 5 shades in here, and the rest of them like all like warm reds or just reds if you will. So a lot of people didn't like this palette though. I feel like the blues were a little difficult to work with. Like the navy one I felt was difficult to work with. The light one wasn't as bad. It was just that navy one I felt like was really difficult to work with. So, but that was a holiday one, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. I think this is a summer collection too, and this is one of the few Urban Decay palettes I actually like. So it's just a pop of blue palette again, and I hate that they always have to give you one shade like this. It's just like Urban Decay style. Stop spending my money for me. I already don't like you. And it's probably because you always add these shades in here that I can't use. And then when I have the highest ass prices in the world, like, no. Anyway, I like this palette. As you can see, it has a couple of pops of blue in it. And like, if you like this palette is just boring as ever. The blues at the bottom and then one random shade is what makes it work. And really, even with that one random shade missing, even with that one random shade, it still be like really boring. Look at that. That's so damn boring. The blue is what makes this palette what it is. Otherwise, it would just be a boring palette. This sucks. Next, I have more doses of colors. Y'all know I had to get Desi and Katie's palette because I just love Desi so much. But, I mean, again, take that out. It's just some boring palette. Like, look at that. Without those shades, this is just another boring palette. Please, it's boring. Anyway, the quality of this palette is amazing, though. Like, the only shade I don't like in here, believe it or not, is this Just a Kiss shade. Like, it's just a topperish shade, and I hate that shade so much. Like, I wish they had just put another one of these type block party shadows in there as opposed to that, because I just hate that shade so much. I feel like it's not worth anything, and it hardly gives, like, any, like, payoff on the lid. So, that sucks. Okay, then I have the KKW and Mario palette. Now, y'all know the only reason I bought this is because it had Mario's name on it. But again, he did like everybody else and just got to throw in a pop of blue because look how boring this shit is. Look at this. And then on top of that, I don't even like the pop of blue he put in here because it's a satin blue. And y'all know, I hate satin. So if you have seen the Melted Cosmetics video, you already know I don't like the latest stack they came out with it because there's a whole bunch of satins. I don't like satin eyeshadows. Whoever made satin eyeshadows, you need to be shot. I hate them. They are terrible, and you should have never came up with that shit. Okay. The other, this is the Bad Habit Artiste palette, because when, by the time I had got into makeup, they had already, the Mario palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills didn't exist anymore. So, yeah, but again, he just loves to put in these random, like, pops of blue and, you know, make you buy it, because this is just some boring pop of blue that, you know, yeah, whatever. Anyway, my last, I got the Mothership one. I did a whole video on this comparing it to the dupe from Bad Habit. And the dupe from Bad Habit is like not even like a fourth of the way close to Mother Pack's awesomeness. It's just amazing and amazing. Look at how gorgeous that is. Just. But again, this is a Pop Blue palette as well with her special shades. Otherwise, it wouldn't, you know, be all that. But I'm fine with this one because the quality is amazing. I love Mother Pack. You know, we out here being able to support Natasha Denona and Charlotte. I'm going to support Mother Pack. So there you go. And I can't wait to get the red one they just came out with recently. I want this tie. So I get that one. And then the last pop of blue palette I have, or I guess you consider it a pop of green, I don't know. I consider it a blue, just a really dark blue. This is a Natasha Denona Gold palette. Again, if you cover like this stuff up right here, this is nothing but a super boring palette. Like, it looks super boring. Pay no attention to Adriangameover in the background. But this is a really boring palette when you just look at it like this. But it's super boring. Yeah. Now let's move on to the greens. I don't have nearly as many greens as I have blues. So the green I have is the Just My Luck palette. This is like the ColourPop palette I was talking about that's actually like all green. Unlike that blue one that they call blue, but it's only 3 out of 9 shades. At least all of these are actually green or versions of green. And I actually wonder how close this looks to my smoke session, because yes, I did end up getting smoke session on this second go round because I was like, you know, why not? So let's see how they compare. So they have a couple of similarities, like these 2 darker shades that they have, and then I think that's pretty much it. Or maybe a couple of the shimmers are close in comparison, but otherwise this one is like half neutral, half whatever. Sorry about the glare, but yeah. So you got to see both those. I'm gonna try to have a video with this on my IGTV come tomorrow or Saturday, probably Saturday. Fingers crossed. But those are 2 of my green palettes. And then I have the Hoodie Beauty one. You all saw this in my Sephora VIB haul. I think I posted a video with this. If I didn't on here, I know I posted one on IGTV. So if you want to see one of those, you can check that out. And then I got my 2, I feel like, I guess pop of green palettes. I don't know. I don't know if you consider these pops of green or not. But I have these 2. I have the Tribe, and then I have the Safari. So I like these 2. A lot of people thought these were similar, including myself. But then when you get them together, when you see like swatches of them side by side, they're not similar. The color story just looks similar, but when you actually own the palettes, you can clearly see the difference in them. But I hope you enjoyed this palette collection of my pop of blue and green palettes. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost forgot about this one. I got the Kat Von D Pop of Green Sage eye palette. I found this at TJ Maxx, and I was really excited because I really like the green in here, but we don't really talk about her anymore. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I just didn't want to leave it out since I already pulled it out. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.